Hello everybody, how you doing? What's up? Before I even get to that, I would like, I just gotta say, hey Mama Lois, how you doing?
Yeah,
Welcome back.
And welcome back. We missed you this whole July. It felt like June, July.
You missed me like
No. August, you come around. I miss her conversations and picking on you. But do you care about your self-care?
Yes.
Yes. You know, it's when you care about your self-care, it shows. Please remember other people's self-care, because it's important to show the love that you feel from others that helped you along your way within your non-self-care. And I say that because at one point we didn't care about ourselves. And it took another person to see that, hey, why are you viewing yourself that way?
Right.
Why are you acting as if this is it? It's all over. But yet you wake up and you go outside. You put clothes on. Maybe you do or don't wash your face, brush your teeth, put something on your stomach. But you come outside. Why? Why are you acting as if that you just being existing is just it? Mm-hmm. Well, today we're gonna get into that and just let you know that that's it. This is the last stand for that. Because we're here to love each other, not just exist with each other. So we're gonna stand together as brothers and sisters in creation, Christ, and what's right. Because we care about you. Because I care about myself. So, with our today's episode, the final stand, which is what I'm talking about. And as far as us, please put your phones on silent. I think that's what Bobby's saying. Yeah, because we care about that. I mean, if it says Jesus and it says or the main line, go ahead, answer that. I ain't gonna stop that. I ain't gonna block your blessing. Well, for the final stand, we have a quote, and some people they might even catch on to what it is. For the quote, it's by Theodore Roosevelt, right?
I heard another voice. Yes, Lord. It sounded like Ronald speaking through,
It probably was, but none of them.
That was Gaylord.
Oh, okay, that was Gaylord. I know I heard somebody.
No.
I heard it too, but I was just like, I'm gonna ignore that and keep on talking. Because I thought it was just in my head. Like, y'all singing out loud? Okay. All right, let's get it together. Whoever that is.
Sounds like Barry White.
For quote of the day by Theodore Roosevelt, right? It is not the critic who counts. The credit belongs to the man or woman that is actually in the arena. And I'm gonna jump to the audience and ask maybe just one or two people what the inside of that is. In fact, I seen a hand behind Marcus right there. They got a brother right there.
Yeah, that's actually a part from Teddy Roosevelt's famous quote, "The Arena," and that's a long piece he did. But the most important part, it's called "The Man in the Arena." But it is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who, at the best, knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. And that was deep. The first time I actually saw that was the first time I got put down a gang unit in the Passaic County Jail, and they had that on their wall, and I was blown away. So when you showed me the topic this morning, I was like, wow, that's where they took that from. Like, And then we got confirmation, Ezekiel and I, later on in the day at about 2:11 p.m. And yeah, so that's deep. But absolutely, at least we got to try. And if we're in Christ and under God, like we got to fight the good fight together. And we're the ones that are putting that work in. Thanks for letting me share.
Would it be enough to give an interpretation on what the quote is, or what it speaks, what speaks to them out of that quote? Where? Just one. All right, we'll pull it back in now. I'll give you my input on that, right? It's not the critic who counts. The credit belongs to the man or woman who is actually in the.
You don't need to do the beginning again because it wasn't on.
It's all right. I'm gonna just edit it real good. I'm gonna edit it like. But then again, actually, I might actually afterwards. No, we're going forward, full frontal. Not turning around. In fact, I might even leave this part in too. Yes, I'll leave it in there too, because practice make perfect. And that's even another thing about being in the arena. And I'm gonna use that off just because of that. For me, when I first read that, it made me think about myself, because most times I'm in this battle of my own life, in my own world, sometimes even in my own head, that I have to fight myself, and that's a practice to stay out of my own thoughts, to not lean on my own understanding, in order to be Christ-like, not perfect, Christ-like, meaning that I am casting out my own understanding for a better understanding to live upon, stand on, far better than the sand that I was living on. For some people that can catch the crow, that sand, and I'm looking for a solid rock. So that's what speaks to me when I read that I'm transitioning from what was and turning it into what is, or what is into a what was. It's all in knowing the place in which I stand, not just for myself, but with what is already being presented upon the situation. So as a man, I have to learn that I am a problem solver, though not all problems need to be solved, because they can solve themselves with time. But that still took time, play the words, still took time to learn. So when I look at this, I see myself, the me that I used to be, because me today is proud of where I am. By looking at this paper, I am glad I'm not there no more, because I get to be my own critic. So with that growth, it shows. I see a hand out there.
Okay, let her first.
What I get from this is.
We don't got you on the camera. Hold on. Press record again. Press record again. There you go. Make sure there you go.
Hello, my name's Crystal. What I get from this easy is that we got our own battles to fight, and that the being out on the sidelines is like, I can't fight your battles. I can probably be a shoulder to lean on and cry on, but I can't fight your battles. I got my own battles to fight. This is what I got out of it.
And that's
one more.
That's spot on. I didn't say that, but that's spot on.
leave. Storm.
Okay, I'm gonna get into the questions. For our first question of the podcast, so we can get ourselves up out of here, right? Because it's like the second we can have it. For our first question of the podcast, and I'm gonna throw it to the first hand I saw, the lovely hand in the air. So for our first question, are you actually in the fight, or are you just commenting from the sidelines?
I
am definitely in the fight, and I pray and I ask God every day to give me the strength and the courage to do what it is that I need to do. And commenting on the sideline, no, if somebody, you know, if I need to encourage somebody or whatever, because God used some awesome people in my life that encouraged me, that would be my comment on the sideline, to encourage that person to continue to hold on and keep doing what they need to do. Because for real, I'm definitely in the fight, because I'm not going to lie to y'all, like some people know, my prayer has been for about a month, like, God, please help me not to grow weary and doing good, you know, because I'm really going through something, but I'm going to continue to hold on and trust. And yes, I'm actually in the fight, and I'm so grateful that I'm not alone, that I know God is with me, and I know He ain't bring me this far to leave me. I just have to continue to hold on and keep the faith and trust that everything going to be all right, no matter what. Yep.
Are you actually in the fight, or you just commenting from the sideline? It's actually the quote backwards, right?
You better put these chairs right.
Where the quote says, it's not the critic who counts. And you know, there's always people on the side telling you how to do it, and you ain't do it right, but they never tried themselves to do it. So out of trial and error, when the person is actually in the fight, he learns something from the trial and error. He learns what failure is, and he learns how not to do it again. But you learn how to live with it. But that person that's always commenting on the sideline, that never experienced anything for itself, misses out on life. Because, you know, life sometimes is about the ups and downs. It's about, you know, it's always, we can always live good when things are at our high. But can we live good in the valley? If you never experienced some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And how you learn how to do that is you gotta experience some stuff. As they say, you gotta go through some stuff. That's what testimonies are made of. You know what I'm saying? That guy that's in the fight. You know, so I look at these quotes and they're both great. They're almost saying the same thing.
Yeah, I've been in the fight since 2021, and I'm still fighting. I got 17 months clean today, but not a second goes by that I can't stop fighting, because the second that I stop fighting, be complacent, that's when the devil or the disease is gonna come at me. So I keep my mind busy, I stay busy, you know what I'm saying? And the harm reduction that we do, it keeps me grounded. The people here keep me grounded. God keeps me grounded. The music that I listen to Christian music. I listen to a station called K-Love. My family, my friends. I stay away from the negativity, because the negativity is the people making comments, and usually the comments are negative, so I stay away from it. I try to stay with the positivity, you know what I'm saying? And the one thing that I can't wait for when I wake up is to come here. You know what I'm saying? Because I just finished my hours for peer recovery, so all this is just helping me learn how to do what I'm gonna do to proceed on helping people. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't stop fighting.
I think we all have a fight. Everybody has a fight, no matter who it is. Even the richest person is miserable.
Right.
Millionaires out here, they're miserable. They might have everything, but they're still missing. And they're still fighting demons, they're fighting with the family, you know, everybody has their own situations. Nobody's perfect. I don't know anybody, I haven't met anybody like that perfect.
That's right.
Because I know mine ain't. But we're gonna have this fight for the rest of our lives.
Yes.
But we gotta just continue pushing and living.
That's right.
There's nothing you can do about it, but you know, this life is life, and you just gotta keep continuing because that fight is gonna always be there.
That's right. I want to also say something upon one of the things that Marcus said, as far as like our surroundings. Your surroundings really matter. The things you listen to, the music, the people, all of that. People, places, and things. People, places, and things got you into them dark places. Just like people, places, and things will get you out into the light. And if anyone knows a brother called D1, he's a rapper, he's a Christian gospel rapper. He talks about this on his podcast all the time. In fact, he even just recently said, we got a lot of rappers saying that they, you know, they want to get signed by the industry and they want to talk about their life. It's okay to talk about your life, but what about your life are you talking about? What are you projecting to those that are going to be coming up behind you, like you listening to the rappers now? So, camera. Like, what are you? Yeah, got paid much there. Like, oh, remember?
8 minutes 15.
Yeah. And when we go out the room, come back room, double tap. So like what are we talking about? What am I like? Not myself. I'm just go back to me, but you still talking about what he said. I changed the way that I thought I should rap. Rapping about sex, rapping about guns, drugs. I do still talk about those things, but I don't talk about those things as if I'm glorifying them. I don't glorify them. I don't like it. I grew up hearing it, grown as a child, laying sleep. Who wants to rap about a life that boom, boom, you was dead asleep and now you gotta lay down on the floor because somebody's dead?
Yeah.
Or better yet, yeah, we're gonna whip it up in the kitchen, but you don't own this house. This is your grandmother or your mother's house, and this is Section 8. And you know on Section 8, if you get caught selling drugs in somebody's house, you no longer have Section 8 for life. So yes, let's mess up everybody's life.
Right, yeah.
Let's glorify being retarded, because retarded only means confined in the mind.
Talk about it.
Because that's all you trying to do. I wrote a song called What the F did you think? Whipping that mixing your mama sing. Whipping, talking that jailbird talk that'll have a black future extinct.
Ooh.
Like, really? Let's keep talking about selling drugs in our parents' house, a house they don't own, I don't own, but claim this block as our own, but we don't pay nobody's rent, we don't help nobody get out of the situations they in, but we just talk about how bad it is and pour a drink up on the ground and say, to my homie, but don't even pay for the funeral.
Right.
Don't even make sure his mama good. Maybe check on his sister because we all trying to get up in it because she look good. Or the brother look good. Ooh, I heard it's, a certain way. But hey, let's just continue to be special. And I'm gonna continue. So for our second question, because people, places, and things is very important.
Yes.
So for our second question of the podcast, what are you willing to die for? And are you actually living for it? That one got a hand right there.
Today I'm not willing to die for anything, but what I am willing to do is live for
Ooh, okay.
everything.
Specify.
And what I mean by that is, so for everybody here, you don't know that I got a baby on the way. I'm here to live for her and him. I'm here to live for the next generation.
Yes.
That's why I'm doing what I do, so I can live and help the next generation. I'm here to help whoever needs help. I'm here to lend the ear. The best thing to do to actually help somebody is just really listen. Don't give no comment, not comments. Don't even speak. Just listen and hear what they gotta say. Now, if they want feedback, obviously give it to them. But 9 times out of 10, they just want somebody to listen. So I'm willing to live for people today, not trying to die.
And that's beautiful.
What I was willing to die for was the life and lifestyle of drugs, right? And anybody that's like from this town that used to be out in the streets knows that I was not scared to die, not for the drugs or the lifestyle, right? Today, just like my younger brother right there just shared, right? Like, I am living for it, right? Somebody sent me this thing, said, I asked God why he led me through so much darkness. God answered and said, so you know the way out when I send you in for someone else, right? And like,
Giving back.
and like, I'm trying to give back to my town that like I helped try to destroy, right? Like I was out there, I was the ignorant life you were just talking about, right? And like, let alone the drug usage, and I would have died in a second and would have been okay with it. Just like a lot of addicts that are out there, you know, have been there. And by the grace of God, I'm still here. And like I said, I'm just trying to lead other people out. Thank you.
Any other beautiful voices on that side? Any? All right, we'll put it back in the room. But as you, audience, as you're seeing, a lot of us live the life of what I was just talking about earlier, right? Like myself. I sold drugs, I solicited myself, a lot of things, like it just was not right. I hated myself secretly. I was afraid to say it out loud. I was afraid to say I don't love myself. I was afraid to say I don't like the fact that, you know, my mama decided to give birth to me versus swallow me, or my daddy didn't rub me in the toilet and just, you know what I'm saying? Like that's literally how I lived my life growing up through the traumas. And I'm pretty sure anyone listening probably would feel the same way. Like, oh, Meezy, I understand, man. But you want to know something? I'm here for a reason. And yes, I went through that, but that was for that season. I'm grown now. My pain is based off of what I choose to allow myself to go through. So if I don't want to feel pain, then I'm going to love me. And even when the pain do come, I know how to handle it. Because everything happens with time. And in the words of my late stepfather, before he passed, he said, it's not about what happens, it's what you do when it happens. I'm going to say that again. It's not about what happened. It's about what you do when it happens. So, to our last question. His name is Ronald Kevin Edge, just so you know. If you lost everything today, what will be left of your strength? I'm going to read that one more time, because this is the end. If you lost everything today, what will you be left with of your strength?
If I lost everything today, it wouldn't matter because I got God. I got this family right here. I got my biological family, but this family right here, I know it's got my back.
I love you, bro.
Yes, I love you too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, materialistic things, not worried about it. I can get it back. But having real friends, having real family,
that's hard.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to come by. And from day one when I started here, y'all been here for me.
They gonna cry a little bit.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I'm 37, right? And I'm still learning how to be a man.
Ain't nothing wrong as long as you recognize it.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And that's why I'm letting it be known. I'm still learning how to be a man. But I can say that today. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to admit I I've been a little boy for a very long time. And I'm just learning how to be a man at 37 years old. You know what I mean? And as far as from what I feel, I'm getting it. But it's practice, not perfection. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing. I'm taking my time to learn. And I'm open to advice. I'm open to learn and hear suggestions today. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if I lost everything today, my strength is God, tier 1, and my family.
That's all. That's all we can. Yeah,
Hand up.
For this question. Hello, Uncle, you got your question?
Oh, everybody ain't gotta know I'm your uncle. Okay, it's too late now.
Yeah, I don't care. Anyway, I agree with what you're saying. Like, if I lost everything in my life, actually, weirdly, I think that I'd have more strength. I feel like there's a lot of things in my life that are draining me. Not you guys, but other things in my life that drain my energy and my strength. I feel like if I lost some stuff, I'd be doing a lot better. That's all I'm gonna say. Doesn't mean that I don't love the things that I'm gonna lose, but sometimes you just gotta learn to let that stuff go.
That's real strength, baby. That's real strength. I did not expect to hear that. But dang, you've grown a lot.
Aw, you making me want to cheer up.
It feels weird saying you only 15 years younger than me. If you say that, I feel younger than you. Anybody else? Hold on.
Nobody else.
Paint it over.
You got something, John?
Yeah, for me, if I lost everything, I'm secure now. Like, I know I love myself, and I done lost everything. I don't know how many times, like 10 times. So it's not something like it used to, but like it's so easy to get it back when you clean.
I know that's right.
Like, and it happens so fast when you're doing what you're supposed to do. So like Marcus said, God, and knowing I love myself, like so. I think I'll be fine.
Our audience, viewers alike, I hope that you get up and get on that bike. And whoever calling me just understand that's not what I like. That's not what I because we can do nothing more than just continue forward. Because no matter how much things fall, break apart, I'm gonna just leave you with this as I ask you, do you care about yourself, kid? You shout it out, right?
Yes.
Because God sets things up when the world's falling apart. That's when you are supposed to be building your house. When the world is falling apart around you, you are supposed to be fortifying yourself with every piece He provides for you. Because when the destruction is over, guess what remains? Do you care about yourself, kid? Yeah.